Here we go. We're doing Grandpa, and this one will be, now the episode we're doing Grandpa is his girlfriend, B. Simmons. I don't know too much about this episode, but I know I'm going to just say it anyway. Grandpa gets a new friend by the name of B. Simmons. And, you know, he wants to take her out for her birthday, but Homer and Marge, in one of the few attempts, well, of course this is season 2, to actually go to Grandpa, not ignore him.
Steal any of my passengers and you'll pay for it, my friend. You'll pay dearly. Oh, I sure hope I don't fall asleep at the wheel. Get in the blooming car already. Take me some grub. I got the
So anyway.
Back in my day, we called sandwiches Glass Freddy's. They cost $4 million to buy.
So anyway, so Grandpa wants to take her out for her birthday, not knowing that at the same time Homer and Marge want to take him to Discount Lion Safari.
Totally rock.
Homer.
Hello, son. Hop on in. Get off my chest, will you? Take me to the Bolorama. The things are calling me. No talking while I'm driving.
So anyway, he's mad because he died of broken heart, but he leaves Abe $106,000.
Run along now. Woo-hoo! You should be in Cannonball Run. Hot diggity donut store. The Crunners, you company, yes. I'm afraid of the future. It's who's wearing the cat's pajamas now?
I might be able to pull this off.
Get out of my motor car! That was 40 knots over the speed.
Oh, that was rough.
With the pedals and use gear. Get out and shut up. I haven't felt this much pep. Tonight I could cut Calvin Coolidge. Didn't think we were going to make it, did you?
My dad was going to put you in jail. Bye.
Let's make the scene.
All right. Take me to the tattoo parlor, dude.
No talking while I'm driving.
So anyway. So Grandpa fields inquiries from everybody about what to do with the money.
Way to go, dude.
But it's revealed that he didn't want too much to do with it. And then after Lisa talks to him, he actually finds out that, whoa, Homer did it.
About him after.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, dude.
Hot diggity, let's go.
Moe's Tavern, please. I need some grog before we hit the high seas. Yeah.
Sit down and shut up. Yeah. Didn't think we were going to make it, did you?
Hi. We'll be seeing
Anyway,
you around then.
so Grandpa,
Junior, time to waste it.
I got another one of this.
What year is this?
so anyway, he decides to give the money to the retirement home.
You're with Abe now.
Take me to the Gilded Truffle. I feel like beating up swells.
And you have my
So anyway, so that's it. I know they haven't done a second part episode, and I might as well do one now.
Oh, no, I'm alone.
I'm just gonna pause because then I gotta realize what part episode I want to go for. Okay, now I know. Now I know the one I want. There's Barney.
In the blooming car already. Can you talk to the Bolorama? Back in my day, we...
So anyway,
That's pretty.
Homer embarrasses Bart in front of many fans in a stadium, and so Marge decides to take Homer up on the option. Homer says, I wish I could take a birding course, but there isn't. So the local college provides one for him. So anyway...
Oh, I'm alone. Oh well, thanks for the ride.
I might as well.
Just take me home, please.
What year is this?
Mo has a house? Uh-oh. Where's he coming from?
Do you have any idea who's
driving this vehicle?
So anyway, so Homer takes part in the first parenting class. Oh shoot! Now I missed. Sorry, I goofed up. I went the wrong way. I didn't know Mo's house.
Enough is enough.
Mix it up. Yeah, there we go.
Bobby. Hi, Dr. Nick.
So anyway, Bart decides. So anyway, we learned.
Just going to sit here for a while.
I know, 13 seconds was going to be good enough anyway. That's about $8,000.
Dr. Nick is driving.
But anyway, so Bart ends up, so Homer ends up telling the group that he strangles Bart and all that. But when he strangles Bart, it seems to be a little comical. But the teacher is so involved, he decides to have the shoe fit on the other side of Homer's foot. So what happens is that Homer ends up getting strangled himself.
Insane.
By like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and a few other people. So when Homer learns how much it is to be strangled, he changes his attitude to his son. However, we learn that Bart decides to take advantage of this. Because if Bart...
This is a transit town at the 1967 World's Fair.
So anyway, so Bart takes advantage of it, saying that, well, he can get away with anything, and he bullies Homer around. What the therapist doesn't even realize is that Homer strangles Bart. It actually does more for Bart than you think. It keeps his bad traits in check. And basically that when Homer strangles Bart, then the school's happy because the school doesn't get bullied as much because Bart will have to be thinking about what Homer is looking at him for. So anyway, so Marge finds out that Homer is being pushed around by Bart. So she goes to see the therapist. He's not there. His office is closed. What we learn is that he and many other people are now out of a job because with the recession, the 2008 recession and all that, people were trying to save their money, and one of the first things to be taken out was child psychologist. So basically, he's now living at home. Living out by a barrel. So Marge gives him a can of pork and beans in exchange for getting Bart and Homer's relationship back together. But Bart shows that he doesn't care about Homer, so the therapist decides to strangle Bart. But anyway, well, Bart had to cut a rope to free Homer and all that. So anyway, we then learn that Homer and Bart decide to sue the therapist. Homer for the fact that the therapist made him stop strangling Bart, even though that's good for Bart, and Bart, of course, for having his hands around the therapist having his hands around his neck. So they end up suing him and get his tree. So anyway, okay, well, let's see, Willie. Oh shit. We went to Scotland. But that's a Burns episode. Okay, well, might as well do it.
I'll be watching you.
There'll be one more guy.
Make way for Willie!
There's Ned.
Get in. And don't sit on my hitch clippers.
Hey, can you take me somewhere to eat?
So anyway, Willie going to Scotland. I know that it's not really an episode, per se. It's more of a Burns episode. But you know Mr. Burns. If you know anything about Mr. Burns.
That was bad diddly ass. Thanks a lot.
Mayor.
Get in, you buff-deacon underpants wearing little
Burlesque.
hugger. Hello there, would you please drive me to the burlesque for a bag-finding mission? Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Well, that was good. I think it's through the hole. Through the miniature golf course.
Ow, my buttocks.
Was that Willie or was that Chief Wiggum? I mean, was that Willie or Mayor Quimby? There's the burlesque. Homer.
I need to go to Lard Lad Donuts. Good, Willie. Willie's got you now.
Just trying to keep destroying the objects. So anyway, Mr. Burns tries to be liked after this Arthur Fortune guy, you know, talks about peace and love and all that. And they said it's a welcome change from the hateful billionaire by the name of C. Montgomery Burns.
Oh, I ruined the...
So anyway, Burns tries many things
No, Chip!
to...
Hey! A fellow Scotsman trying to ignore the speed limit!
Oh, skip.
Willie, I'll ignore your delinquency from work in exchange for a ride. Time for another exciting visit to the box factory.
Sorry about the stink. Willie's been cleaning
anyway.
out the puke bucket.
Here's Bubblebee Man.
Never doubt a Scotsman.
Now I'm tardy.
My name's Willie. Groundskeeper Willie.
No, it's Vasile.
Hold on to your kilts.
So anyway, Burns throws silver dollars to the people of Springfield. Unfortunately, he throws them from the sky so much that they drop down and put a dent in Lenny's head.
Another success.
So anyway, he tries to donate money to a hospital.
Here, gracias.
Where do you pile of puke?
So anyway, he decides to donate money. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the kudos because they think Homer, after he was the one who delivered the chair. Yeah, after he delivered the check, they thought Homer was the benefactor. So basically, he ended up having the award named after him. And so Willie decides to, then Burns decides to,
This will be rewarded in the next life.
Oh, that little girl. Blame the poor.
Groundskeeper Willie, thanks for bailing me out. You're light.
So anyway,
Who hunted tonight?
so anyway, Burns decides to get the Loch Ness Monster, and so he hires Willie, Professor Frink, and Homer to help him out. Oh yeah, King Toots. I know where that is. So anyway, they go to Scotland to try to look for the Loch Ness Monster. Burns ends up finding it somehow.
Thank you for the acid ride. Too fast, but not too slow. Just
Here we go.
Help yourself to the lawn clipping.
I need to get to the arcade. It's time to grease the joysticks.
Oh, landed perfectly. Without much fuss. So anyway, Burns gets Loch Ness Monster, and Burns gets blinded by the camera light and destroys the tank for Groundskeeper Willie. What ends up happening is that Homer actually tells Mr. Burns that maybe it wasn't a good idea to be nice, or try to be nice.
Take me to the dating service? I'm sure there are plenty of chicks that want a guy like me.
Don't worry. Willie's got you now.
Trying to destroy so many things. Okay, I got it. 1,000!
Hey, a fellow Scotsman.
See you around, brother.
Help yourself to the
It's
lawn
Willie.
clipping.
I want to go
I think it's Ralph.
Yay!
You know what that means.
Sorry about the stink. Willie's been cleaning out the puke bucket.
So anyway, he tells Burns that you should be who you are, a meanie bufini. Because to be nice every day strains you. So anyway.
I'm late to see the Proclaimers.
My daddy's going to put you in jail. Bye!
Guess
My
what?
name's Willie. Groundskeeper Willie.
Oh, thank heaven, someone finally stopped.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
So anyway, okay, I'm all caught up now on everyone. Thank goodness for that. Well, I have to do Snake in the Springfield Dam off camera because Snake doesn't have an episode.
I'm so happy. I'm going to play my bagpipes till they burst.
Thanks for the ride.
Where do you pile of puke?
Can you ferry me to the Fried Dutchman? I like to watch the landlubbers chow down.
Hold on to your kilts.
Whoa! No. Ah, freak. That's gonna cost me dearly.
Get out, or I'll rip your face.
This ship be too slow, says I.
Get
Here's
in,
Krusty.
you cloth-taking, underpants wearing lily hugger.
No stabbing, please. I'm dealing with all those snotty kids. I need to get blasted.
Mind the haggis.
Yes,
I think I
Krusty.
just seltzered myself.
Yes, Krusty. Shut it. That's it.
Oh, great. I just had another heart attack.
Really? Damn it!
Hey! You
Okay.
gotta be kidding me. I'm just getting warmed up.
Right. Well, I think I know who my next is. Have I caught up with everyone? I have caught up. So I'll do the snake one off camera. And then I think Krusty will be next to be the chauffeur. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's me, Krusty.
Hey, your rating is...
Speed freak.
Yeah, because he was my last ride. 8, alright, so Doug, let's see, it's WLL, right? That's groundskeeper. Yeah, so he's 8. Lisa still holds the record at $14,000, and I get a new car. Well, I've already got 3 neighborhoods. Well, I might as well get a new vehicle. Because I know who I want. Willie.
Soapbox racers, electric cars. This is a transit town, like the 1967 World's Fair.
Now I know who I probably would have went with Ned.
Time to make some kablooey. I mean, lazooey.
Right. Alright, so time to do Krusty. We gotta get Krusty all caught up. So first Krusty episode, well, he's going to be doing some stuff at Evergreen Terrace, first of all. And this episode's called Camp Krusty. So, of course, it involves Bart trying to get into summer camp. This was the season 4 premiere of The Simpsons. So anyway, Bart tries to change his grades from a D to an A.
How dare you clutter the roadways with that piece of rubbish?
Millions of kids watch my show. Okay, pal.
Nelson.
Okay, Doug. What's the matter? You never seen a clown car before?
Take me to the Quickie Mart. I feel like a little shoplifting.
What do I have to do to make you people happy?
Bingo! That ride was fine as fresh.
So anyway, we learn that Krusty
Hey! Please don't tell my manager.
doesn't,
I'm supposed to be cleaning out
Krusty,
urinals at
well,
the
Camp
movie
Krusty,
theater.
Homer tells Bart that he must get like a C average. And then Bart changes his grade
This
to
is the greatest moment of my sad
D.
life.
Hey! Get in the car and shut up.
Ed and Krabappel's department, please. We're going over the curriculum.
Oi, hey!
yes, oy vey to the spelling. So anyway, Homer tries to make some sense to Bart, saying that the main goal of you trying to get a D average is to make your grades better. Grades better is go to bribe you with the Camp Krusty trip, and you fail. However, Homer lets him go on the trip anyway, because it was revealed that
Thanks for the lift.
it wasn't going to matter. He needed to get rid of Bart somehow. So anyway, at Camp Krusty, we learned that.
Hey there, Apu.
Hello, American Clown. Please take me to the grocery store. There are no prices make me laugh.
So anyway,
Is this any way to treat a celebrity?
so anyway.
Haven't you ever seen a drunk clown before?
Thank you for taking me where I needed to go.
This clown ain't fooling around.
Can you take me somewhere? I forgot
anyway.
where I need to go.
I want
So
Neil to
Bart
take you there.
decides to. So anyway, we learn that Krusty, instead of being part of.
See you later.
Careful, don't sit on Mr. Teeny.
Can I go home?
Mr. Teeny's not even there.
I'll need to burn things.
Whatever.
So anyway, we learned that Krusty's spending time in Europe, whereas his associate, Mr. Black, and other people brainwashed the kids to doing international business. So anyway, Lisa writes a letter to Marge and Homer stating that they need help. But the parents don't take her seriously.
I love you.
we actually learned that
I'm a professional harlequin.
You know where my family lives?
so we learned that you know, Homer is losing weight and actually gaining hair back. Obviously, you can probably guess why. So anyway, after being tricked one too many times, and especially with Barney pretending to be Krusty.
We're here already.
Welcome, friends.
Whoopsie!
Oh, I once nailed a groupie there.
So anyway, we soon learned that Bart gets mad, and then they decide to take over the whole camp and all that. So then, of course, the camp becomes a war zone, and Kent Brockman reports it such, that it's a war zone, and all that. When Homer and Marge hear about it, Homer hopes that Bart isn't involved in the
That was adequate.
Welcome, friends.
Wow, right. I found myself trying my best to throw up. Why, you're drunker than I am.
Don't be frightened by my appearance. I'm a trained professional harlequin.
I've had enough of those kids. Just take me home, okay?
What do I have to do to make you people happy?
So anyway, we learned that so Bart is the leader of Camp Krusty now, and instantaneously Homer loses all his hair and he loses all his and gains all his weight back. So the sight of Bart actually ruins Krusty's his fitness. Wow, who would have thunk it? Anyhow,
These Machugana drivers are Picasso.
You're slower than my student.
What a tragedy.
oh yeah, I better be Nelson.
My agent is
That's $9,000. So anyway, Krusty comes back after learning about all these atrocities at Camp Krusty, and he takes them to Tijuana and gets left behind. It all starts when Homer is forced to get ice cream for a thing with Marge's sisters. So he goes to the Quickie Mart, and I think the second appearance of Apu in the Quickie Mart, and the Quickie Mart, because the first one was when Homer had that thing with the belly dancer. So anyway,
What's the meaning of this?
he decides to go to the Quickie Mart.
Nobody jukes in the car again.
Marge!
Yeah. Thank heavens, someone finally smiled. What's the matter? You never seen a clown car before? What do I have to do to make you people happy?
Good job.
Maybe I should stick to my day job.
You're a regular Jeff Gordon.
Nelson.
Careful, don't sit on Mr. Keeney.
Take me to the Aztec. They're showing a movie about a rapping granny.
Seth, go ahead.
So anyway, what appears to be Krusty the Clown, because Bart follows Krusty very famously and is translated to Bob. I think the Aztec is around this corner. Yep. So I don't have to go through the alley.
This is too easy.
Hey, that was pretty good. For a lame one.
There's Quimby.
Don't be frightened by my appearance. I'm a trained professional harlequin.
Close Quimby.
So anyway, it seems like Krusty was actually... Oh, there we go.
Maybe I should stick to my day job.
I couldn't have been happier with how that went.
Bart!
Hey, if it isn't you.
Krusty! I think I'm gonna fly. The arcade.
So,
I got
anyway.
quarters.
Oh, I once nailed a groupie there. Bingo!
Awesome, man.
So
That's
Krusty
right, Evan.
is charged with trying to hold up the Quickie Mart,
Get in the car and
even though he proclaims his innocence.
I'm sure there are plenty of chicks.
Of course, Homer's evidence speculates that he knew who Krusty was. So anyway, things are terrible for Bart when he realizes that the whole town...
Haven't you ever seen a drunk clown before?
Whoa, man, that was awesome.
Welcome, friends.
I want to go to the box factory. Yay, boxes.
Whatever.
We then learn that Homer points out Krusty the Clown, and Reverend Lovejoy, one of his first appearances, decides to have everyone burn every bit of Krusty merchandise. And Bart pleads with Homer, don't, you know, follow the mom mentality.
Driving.
So anyway.
Hey, no es posible. Quiet.
So anyway, Bart's crushed that Krusty is convicted. But then, through a TV special about Krusty the Clown,
What a trick.
Bart actually ends up learning that there were some inaccuracies. Lisa even
Mejor viaje de mi vida.
says it.
Muchas gracias.
Hey there, Apu.
Hello, American Clown.
So anyway, as we learn, there were some inaccuracies because Krusty was on the tape. Krusty was seen by the microwave, the Quickie Mart microwave, frying a burrito. But there's a mistake because, as we soon learn, that Krusty actually had a pacemaker.
We can do business in the future.
This clown ain't fooling
And
around.
Krusty,
Fire transport to the
yes
music
sir,
store.
Krusty.
The zoo is to the pig.
So anyway, we learned that Krusty had a pacemaker because he had a heart attack on the air in 1986. So basically what ended up happening is that, you know, there was a big blooper. So anyway, as we soon learned, that Krusty was actually found out to be illiterate, as he said something on in the trial.
They just voided my pacemaker. Maybe I should stick to my day job.
That ride was adequate.
It's Bill House.
Hey, get in the car and shut up.
To the arcade, please.
So anyway, Krusty,
Alimony.
Hey, hey.
so Krusty says something about he's not literate. So anyway, we, of course, there was another thing. And there was some kind of issue with Krusty. You know, he had big clown shoes, but he didn't have big feet.
Oh, don't sit on Mr. Genie.
Low expectations dating service. What are you looking at?
So anyway, we then learned. So Bart decides to try to get on Sideshow Bob's show because Sideshow Bob has turned the show into a kind of a touchy-feely show.
Bingo!
See you around. Let's I see you first.
Don't be frightened by my appearance. I'm a trained professional harlequin.
Hello there. Could you take me to the nearest feeding establishment?
What are you looking at? Haven't you ever seen a drunk clown before?
Thank you, fair citizen.
Otto.
What's the matter? You never seen a clown car before?
Whoa, dude, I'm glad you came along.
Whatever.
That damn Monty Burns bus. That may have ruined him getting more fares. I think that's game over. It is game over. $10,000 though.
Clown gotta do to get ahead these days.